He anagrams faster than a speeding bullet. As powerful as the rack, nastier. Able to use the Q without the U. Look, there by the Scrabble board. It's a savant. It's a maven. It's Letterman.
Hi, I'm Gary Moss. I'm the director of Scrabble Club 350 in Southern California. What I'm attempting to do here is to give you some tips so you can become an even better Scrabble player at home around your kitchen table, with your friends on the block, and when you come out to our clubs. So Scrabble is much more than just a word game. It has all different kinds of pieces, but the main factor is the words. What is a word? Most people at home play with the local dictionary. But when you come to a Scrabble club and you want to prepare yourself to be even a better player, you have to consider this list. This is the official word list. In Scrabble circles, it's known as the Owl 2. It's the second edition. There are about 155,000 words in this book. How many words do you think the average person knows? The average man on the street knows about 5,000 words. He also reads at about a 5th or 6th grade level. If you have a college education, you probably have double the number of words in your word bank. You have about 10,000 words. That leaves about 145,000 words, or about 90% of what is in this dictionary, that you don't know or you don't use on a daily basis. A word in Scrabble is a word that's included in the Owl 2 dictionary. So Scrabble now becomes not just a game of words, but it becomes a game of memory. How does anyone even begin to learn 155,000 different words? It's not an easy task. Some beginners open the book and they learn words at random. They'll open to page 55, then they open to page 110, but that's not very efficient, you know that. So the best way to learn words to increase your volume of words exponentially is to use a system. We all used the system when we began to learn how to read in school. The teacher taught us the at family: bat, cat, fat, hat, sat, and so on. The highest probability stem is the stem that we call satine, S-A-T-I-N-E. Satine by itself is not a word, but those 6 letters with a variable 7th letter from A to Z can create many 7-letter words. Why do we want to play a 7-letter word? When you use all 7 tiles from your rack and you create a 7-letter word, or you play through a tile on the board creating an 8-letter word, you get a 50-point bonus. The 50-point bonus is the key to why some people become the expert, excellent Scrabble players. The more points you have at the end of the game, you win the game. And we all want to achieve those levels of competence. Each one of the stems, like satine, does not create just one single word. Each stem is combined with each letter of the alphabet. For instance, satine plus A. What 7-letter words can you get from S-A-T-I-N-E plus another A? There are 2 answers. Now you may not know these words, but put that aside for a minute. The two answers are Antasia and Tanius. Now, you don't know those words, but would you rather study at random and pick a set of tiles and learn a word that you may never get on your rack? What if I was to tell you that Satine A will most likely show up on your rack once in every 2 or 3 games? Are you willing to learn Tanius and Antasia now? Each one of the sets or family of letters in the Satine family create different bingos, and the expert players will memorize each one of these to build their personal arsenal of words. To give you an example, Satine B is bassinet and banties. Satine C includes cineast. Satine D is disdain. So if you take the time and just learn the Satine stem alone, you will put 69 bingos into your personal arsenal of words. Now most Scrabble teachers will probably start you off with the 2-letter words. That's not a bad place to start, but a lot of people who really want to learn Scrabble want to jump into the game and get a fast leg up on their opponents. Go ahead and learn the 2-letter words. There are only 101 of them, and it should take you about a week or 2 to learn those 101 words. But at the same time, devote some of your study time to learning a stem. The Satine stem is the best place to begin. Write down a list of all the words that you can think of that include the Satine stem. And then, if you want the answers, send an email to Letterman. Impatient student and you want to get a very fast start, you might consider taking my online Scrabble class, Scrabble 1-on-1. I'd love to work with you individually. Have a great week.